you might fall into poop and pee water, so that's scary. Hey everyone, today we're bringing something back from the dead, and that is obbies. And today we're gonna create an obby just with beams and pillars, so let's go right into the video. So first up, we need to have a way for people to go on to the obby, so I will create a big massive floor on the second story of my house, and create it that way. And the first obstacle is getting up there. I do want to make it a little harder than just a ladder that goes up, so I will be using the square beam, standard square beam. There we go. Click this, go all the way to the bottom, but make it really steep, just so that it's really hard to get up there. I think that will be a lot of fun. Alright, and then we need to connect these. You can also go up that way. I don't want it to be the single way to get up there, so there we go. That's a lot of beams connected to each other, and then I will remove the last part over here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And let's start with a really hard part, and we are going to use the industrial beam for that one. And you have to jump all the way onto that beam. And of course, we have to check if it works, because if it doesn't, then, well, not much fun building. So going up here, we climb this, we jump all the way up to this beam, we jump to this beam and to this beam. Okay, so that works. I am standing on top of it, which is amazing. And then I do want, oh my god, yes, why did I not think of that earlier? I do want to add a really far away beam, so we need to find the right way to do that. Okay, this is good. I think this is good. And then with the other structural item that we have, either the rope or the chain, I don't quite know yet, maybe the chain. Gonna go all the way in the middle and cross my path over here, and this should be amazing. Let me remove the floor, see what that looks like. Oh my god, that looks so hard. Going on to my pillars, jumping on this, jumping. Oh my god, I already failed. Can you actually walk on that? It's so hard to cross, but it's definitely a lot of fun. And going on to the next beam that is on the ground. And of course, we're not just going to leave it at that. We are going to add a basement underneath later with a lava floor, so that you definitely die when you fall in. And then what I want to do is copy this and go on to the next floor. Now, let's not make it too steep so that it's not too hard for people. But definitely something like that. Now, I don't know how well this will work, but let's give it a try. I think this will be really, really hard. And then this will be the foresty themed area. Let's try this. Okay, I made it up here at least. Oh my god, I fell off. Why am I making this? Okay, we made it all the way up to these beams. This will be so hard. Jumping from one to the next, I am stuck in here. It's doable, but it's really hard. So this will be the foresty area. So adding some trees underneath. Wait. The trees, are they high enough so that you can't jump back onto the obstacles? I think they are. And then I want to go and use a light string that goes all the way up to that tree over there. And then we're gonna do some rope walking from this tree all the way to the other side. Maybe this rope is a little too thin. Alright, let's just go for that rope then. All the way to this side, where you will have the first resting platform, because it's important to have those. There we go. And then with the large beam, of course, we're gonna create a little level. It's a little bit crooked, but it's kind of what I wanted. And of course, we need to give these items some fun colors. And then over here, in the end, well, not at the end, but we're gonna add a little way to get back up if you fell. So, adding my basement, part 1 done, and then same thing over here. And then of course, we need to have a winner's platform, so that I'm gonna do just by using a simple floor, and then adding a winner's chair over here, in gold of course. Everything has to be gold. There we go, our golden winner's chair. You know what? Gonna add a golden toilet. Much better. There we go, that's our golden toilet. And for the floor part, we have to add something really nasty. So this is going to be the sewer part. Best of luck getting out of there. And then right here is the magma part. And I think our obby is kind of done. So we have made the obby using only beams. And yeah, of course, in the things that you fall in, there's not really beams. Maybe I should have added some fog machines into the sewer part, but that's okay. So let's try and see how hard this obby is. So first try, I mean. This doesn't seem too hard. Now walking over this is really scary, because you know you are bound to fall into the lava. And I fell in. I'm gonna die. And there's no way out. Doing that all again. Ooh, I almost fell in there. That was so close. Trying to climb up here. I think you can manage to get up there from the trees. But oh well. It's a perk, I guess. Jumping onto that one, yeah. If you fell from the trees, you can definitely climb back up there. So I might have to find a way to like remove some trees right under it. But okay, it saved me here. Then doing the little rope walking. Ooh my gosh, nope. That is so hard. I have fallen into the sewer. Doing this part right here. Okay, we have a platform. I skipped the rope part for now. Going on to the platforms. This should be a little bit easier than the other one. So just following the line. However, you might fall into poop and pee water. So that's scary. And right here, I'm gonna try and skip this part by jumping over it. Okay, we did it. That's amazing. And then we made it onto the golden potty. Amazing. We did it. What a hard obby this was. So as I was editing this video, I was looking back at it and I was like, okay, this obby, it's quite hard, but it may be a little too short to get to the golden toilet. So I am going to redo some parts of this. Not the tree that makes you go to the rope walks, but the trees that can make you go back up to the obby. I still have some, if it loads, that would be amazing, but I still have some tiny Christmas trees that I want to use. Let me just find them before they load, because this is taking forever. Yeah, the bare Christmas tree should be enough, so if I place some of those, and I paint them in a red color, for example. Oh, you cannot change the material on them. Okay, let's just let them have their spikes. Every time I paint something red, I think it's like the thing that shows you where you cannot build, but it's actually not. Just place a bunch of those. I don't know how many I stocked up, but looking at this, quite a lot. But it comes in useful. There we go, that's the red sparkly tree area. And of course, some nuclear flooring would be fun as well. Yeah, I think that's distracting enough. Now, the potty, we're going to take that and place that again later. Actually, let me just keep the potty, place it on the ground here for now. And then there's one more area that I want to add. We are going to go from the plain white pillar, so make it go into a kind of circle, onto the plain pillar, and then all the way on to the plain thin pillar. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. And then back. And I feel like then we can finally make it to the golden potty. I feel like that's a little bit more depth added into this. Adding this little area right here, going into lighting, and I do want to add some tiki torches just in the corners over here. There we go, and that means you finished the obby. Now, this part right here, I'm actually gonna have to create a little area where you can get back up, because I feel like it may be a little too hard otherwise. Okay, yeah, this should be sufficient. Of course, we need colors for the pillars. What is a color that we haven't used a lot yet? So let's go for orange then. So that's for the bigger pillars. Then the narrower it gets, the more of a risky color. Do you call it that? All the way down to red. Of course, a bright red. Back to orange for the normal pillars, and then back to the yellow. I think it's the same yellow as the potty color. Yeah, I think it is. Wait, no it isn't. Is it? No it isn't. Just looks alike very much. Alright, let's try this final part. See how that goes, where that brings us. It's almost dark. Why is it always dark when I get out of build mode? This is so frustrating. Okay, so that makes it easy to go up here. Now, this shouldn't be too hard, the white pillars, but this one, I don't know if you can even make it to that one. Let me boost my moods for a sec. If you cannot make it to that one, that would be very sad, because that means you can never make it to the end. But I feel like there's a way you can make it. Yeah, you can make it. It's just a little bit hard. Oh my god, this one is so impossible to do. If you make this, like if I'm ever in a server with you and you make this, I'm still gonna give you $1. Okay, concentrating. It's kind of hard to see like an overview of it as well. No! And the fact that there's two of them. Okay, concentrating again. I got to the yellow and the orange part, but the red part is just like, okay, we made it. We made it. Oh my god, I'm on top of it. Whew, I'm so happy for that one. Going back to the next one. Okay, we made that one. Did we make this one? Okay. This one, and then the final one shouldn't be too hard. All the way up to the potty, and we did make it. I'm gonna sit on my throne and just enjoy the obby that we did. I'm kind of glad that we added this part, because I felt like it was a little bit too easy at some parts. So let's just, yeah, focus on that. Let's make sure that we can't get back up here. But there is a way around it, and that is if you jump onto one of these trees, and then you jump onto this tree, if you can, actually. Quite hard to do. It's an obby to get back here on your own. But if you fall off the yellow ones, you can always climb back onto the tree, and then you can continue your way. So there is a way to get back, because this part is really hard as well. Although right now I seem to be able to make it, so that is good. Now I'm kind of glad that we added this area. Makes it more of a real obby, because this was a little bit too short in my opinion. So anyways, that was it for today, guys. I hope you had some inspiration from this if you want to create your own obby in BLOXBURG. If you do, please tag me on Twitter. I definitely want to see what you make of it, and if you were able to complete your own obby. It's so much fun to create some fun things in BLOXBURG sometimes, and I don't know, I just enjoy doing these things, especially inviting friends to like finish them. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it at this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.